Dehydration can kill a baby within a day or two. And we have seen it before with Fluffy's babies. Fluffy's baby girl in 2023. She was about 9 days old when she fell victim to Beau's pathological impulse of possession. She passed away the following day. Fluffy's boy suffered a similar fate the year before in 2022. This baby boy also succumbed to dehydration when Beau had him for more than a day. May is cooler than June by often as much as 2 degrees Celsius on average. For Tina's baby boy to have made it this far for nearly a week, he must have been fed. Teeny is getting very weary of humans. She certainly didn't enjoy getting sprayed by water yesterday. Skullhead Troop is beginning to mobilize. Perhaps they sense the Meals on Wheels is about to arrive. And I think spraying her with water is going to be counterproductive by now. If we hadn't known that this isn't her baby, we would have thought Teeny is just one good first-time mum. I think my lens is about to be retired after 6 months. With everyone around, this isn't the best time to give lowly Teeny anything. It seems standing in as a mother has taken its toll on Teeny in the past few days. Bald patches like this are usually a sign of distress. No, this still isn't a good time. Do you think this baby has imprinted on Teeny? Whether the case or not, Teeny is one good mum. She is very weary of humans now, especially one who seems to be hiding something in their pant. And she is right, I have a 50 milliliter syringe filled with soy milk in the pocket of my pant. Rhesus macaques are smart, aren't they? Now those little chirps and squeaks are usually not emitted by a baby who is being cuddled by its mother. Something doesn't sound right. Now you see why suggestions to pick up a baby and feed it milk won't work with wild macaques. They flee before you can come close. They are used to my camera, but nothing else. Their behavior is entirely different from those ex-pets, long-tailed or pigtailed, or the descendants in the forest of Angkor and elsewhere in Cambodia. That is a very daring act for Teeny. She could have scraped or crushed her little brother on landing. Phew, her baby brother is fine. But that tells you Teeny is still not a very experienced mother. I think the baby knows Teeny isn't his real mother. Buttercup always manages to provide some comic relief at times like this. The baby is definitely getting something from Teeny's breasts. But whatever he gets must be very watery. Teeny's breasts have never had a chance to develop. There are too many monkeys around. I should wait. Any scuffles could put the baby in harm's way, as Teeny can't run and jump well with a big baby hanging to her like this. She isn't going anywhere. When the feeder arrives, there will be enough of distraction to pull it off. I think my following her is going to be counterproductive. And I think I have found Tina. There she is. But I will wait until the Meals on Wheels is actually here. Time to see whether the vacant lot left by Skullhead will be taken by our gang. Further up, Dopey's boy band has assembled. Look at his dark lips. Pucky has been foraging camphor berries. Monkey's Inc. has told me Pucky isn't doing as well as the other boys in the hierarchy. His lack of big teeth has put him at a disadvantage. His brother, Spiky. His lips aren't as stained. That just confirms it. I suppose they could use some goodies. Dopey is too late. But it isn't advisable now the big gun in his band is here. It seems poor Dopey has been sent back from the center stage. He's been taken advantage of as a walking inseminator by those lustful females during the mating season earlier this year. His usefulness is now over. So Loena's troop has moved down to take up the vacant slot left by Skullhead. Where is Loilo? Phew, there she is. Fotsy is the real boss. You can see now. So Lowena's troop has come down, but not Jubilee. I don't need to check for myself. It's quite certain that Jubilee troop is still further up along the road. Our gang isn't coming out at all today. So I may as well give them some goodies too. Now my backpack is no longer weighing me down. It's time to deal with Tina and Teeny. Essential, as I don't know how long I have to wait for an opportunity to come up. And there they are. Teeny, Tina and Baby. For Tina feeling comfortable enough to do her chores in the open here, I think she is definitely on the mend. Now I am not as certain. The baby was making those little squeaks and chirps a while ago when we were further down, and I interpreted them as calls for his mum, Tina. But he seems now totally content with Teeny alone. Perhaps that little baby wasn't trying to call for his mum Tina earlier on. So is Teeny now, in all practical purposes, mother to his baby brother? And what is the exact relationship now Tina is to her baby? But one thing is for certain. The baby isn't going to die any sooner, if he's been hanging in for close to a week by now. They care for one another. And a mother-daughter relationship is for life. See how agile Tina just was? I bet her legs are a lot better now. The labor of this one extra big baby must have bruised up the tissues in her pelvis. She was probably lying in pain and immobile for a few days, and was too weak to nurse for her baby. And that's when Teeny's service, whether requested or not, came in. Don't panic, Teeny, I was just touching my pant. Teeny has single-handedly saved her little baby brother, I reckon. Her milk is likely to be all watery, without much fat and nutrients. But it's the fluid content that counts. You may wonder where they are now. The two have gone off with 2 sweet potatoes each just off the ledge into the forest. Such good timing with no one noticing and a quick getaway access. It's now well past 6:30 p.m. Time to use my bright 1.4 prime lens. I can't zoom as it is a fixed 85mm lens. A grandmum with her grandson. Something I could hardly imagine happening with Nora. Is Nora trying to give Celessa a break here? Or she simply just misses a baby and wants to hold one herself? No matter what you do, they will all try to come back to the road at this time of day. It is a habit cultured over more than half a century for them to go to the road to look for goodies when people visit the park after work. Celessa has got her baby back. So Nora probably wasn't helping earlier on. It really is not Nora's day today. No sooner are they back, they have to flee again. Nullah troop again. Just in time for the last one in Nora's troop to hide in the forest again. And Emily with her 2 babies have arrived too. Now you know how absurdly large Teeny's baby brother is. Emily again is the one who loves to explore. Sometimes I think Emily is out most of the time, because she can't compete with her stepbrother for a space at the milk bar. It sounds as though Breeze is complaining right away as soon as Emily adjusts the milk tap. Meanwhile, Bambi is swinging away on the other branch. What's happening? Why is she holding Bambi? No wonder, that female was just being cautious with Bambi. So Bambi has found her way back to Emily. Notice the color difference of Emily's nipples. One is bluish while the other is pinkish. And they usually mean there is active lactation happening. Finally, Bambi has found an empty slot. But Breeze has come back more or less at the same time. Too crowded for Bambi again. She doesn't complain like Breeze does though. And Breeze is joining Bambi. Quick, Bambi, seize the opportunity. And it turns out Bambi only wants a sip every now and again. Isn't she a cool baby girl? Always on the lookout for fun and every excuse to leave the milk bar? I wonder when the Meals on Wheels will be here. Only they can deal with mega troops like Nullah, Skullhead and Jubilee. Emily and Teeny. Both extraordinary young first-time mums. They have made wonders. It's getting really late. But I have heard sometimes one of the Meals on Wheels doesn't turn up until well after 7 p.m. I think it is now beyond doubt Teeny has been nursing her baby brother. But considering the catch-up her lactation mechanism has to take, it will still be beneficial for her baby brother to get some supplements. My thinking is not to spray water or milk at Teeny anymore. Perhaps throwing a small carton of milk to her will do. She will likely tear open a carton and spill all its contents on herself, soaking her simultaneously. I have seen such things happening with a few monkeys by the bus stop, which have developed a habit of snatching packaged drinks from unaware visitors by the vending machine. Monkeys Inc. will come tomorrow. I will try to join them at around 6 p.m. if I could make it.